trade, and then you guys got Jefferson with the pick, and then everything that's transpired since that trade was made.
Yeah, I think it's one that's worked out for everybody involved. I think Stefon, felt that he was wanting a different opportunity, and I think his production in Buffalo would suggest that that's worked out very well for him. And, it was tough to lose him, but when you're able to go get Justin, which is not easy to do. I mean, when you lose Stefon without the guarantee of replacing that, it's hard. But being able to get Justin sort of made it sting a little less, if you will, with the way Justin's played. But make no mistake about it, Stefon is an elite receiver. He's shown that here, he's shown that there, and he's doing it again this year. And it doesn't surprise me in the least. I haven't played with him.
Kirk, we talk so much about situational football, but it seems like this team is making that big play with their offense and defense when things aren't going well, when you need it. Is that just a trait of good teams that whenever you have to have an important drive or stop on defense that you can come up and make that play?
Well, I do think that good football teams have to find a way to make a play to change the game, and you never know where it's going to come from. I think special teams too matters a great deal in finding the inches in this league, but it's so week to week. Just because you made a play last week doesn't mean you'll make one this week. Just because you've done it for several weeks in a row doesn't mean the next week you will. So every single week you got to go out and earn it, and you're only really as good as your last play. And I think we need to play with that kind of mindset, that kind of urgency.
Kirk, if you think back on that trade, and then getting Jefferson in there, when did you kind of first know, or when did it kind of first enter your mind that, hey, we might be able to replace Stefon, Justin, and have this kind of be the same level of production we're used to?
Week 3 against the Titans, when I threw that go ball to him on third down. I underthrew it a little bit. He went up and got it, and then the rest of that Titans game, I think he showed his ability, and you kind of felt like, okay, we might have an X receiver here, and so it worked out for everybody involved. I think Stefon was looking for another opportunity, and I'm happy for him that he's been able to find a great spot there.
What attributes like that wants to leave? Do you take that personal as a quarterback for him when he goes to the other opportunities?
He made it pretty clear from the start that this has nothing to do with you, and we talked about it. And in pro sports, there's a level of players needing to protect themselves and look out for themselves and their careers, and I understand that, and everybody in this locker room does, and so I understood where he was coming from.
What attributes did you appreciate about Stefon when he threw passes to him here for 2 years?
I don't know where to begin. There's so many. I mean, he's so twitchy, unbelievable hands, tracks the ball so well, great competitor. He can help you in a variety of ways. Can run the whole route tree. Can do stuff in the run game. The football's in his hands. Good things happen, and he's just dynamic. And you guys have seen that just like I have over many years.
How did he make it initially clear that it wasn't about you at all? Did he reach out to you in some capacity, or when did you hear that it wasn't about you?
He told me it has nothing to do with you.
Okay.
I said, okay, I understand. That was how it happened.
Was that like he called you like the day of the trade, or text you?
Months before that. No, we're talking. I'm talking way back. I mean, he missed a week of practice, I think.
I recall. Yeah.
So
Wasn't that boycott? I mean, now it's kind of funny, but at the time, but it was his boycott that got you guys throwing the ball again, kind of, wasn't it?
I'm not sure what you're talking about. I really
when
don't
he didn't come to
understand.
practice, I mean, and then they started because you had run the ball so much against Chicago that day.
Yeah, I don't remember it all. It's been so long. There's been so much football since then. But certainly, I remember Adam got hurt, pulled his hamstring in Detroit, and I remember thinking, I'm so glad Stefon's still here, because if Adam had pulled his hammy and he was already on another team, we were going to be in trouble. And he really carried us for that stretch of games. We needed him to, and he made play after play. Giants game, Detroit game, the Philly game. He had a touchdown. The Washington game, I remember making big plays. I mean, it was game after game after game, and that's the way he's been ever since, really.